New York City. I love this town. I've lived here my entire life, and it's been the backdrop for some of my greatest deals. It's steeped in grand tradition and unlimited opportunities. I admire its toughness and its beauty. It's full of energy, lots and lots of energy. My name is Donald Trump. You know everything about me. I'm the largest real estate developer in New York by far, and I own over 100 different companies.
And you know what? The way you impress people is through results. Success breeds success.
It's tough to find good people to run my businesses, but I pride myself in only hiring the best. My TV show has helped me discover some really great executives. After the first season, I hired Bill Rancic, and a few months ago, I hired Kelly Perdue. He's done a great job in working with me in the construction of Trump Place and other of my New York developments.
Welcome aboard.
Thanks a lot, Paul. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure, and say hello to Mr. Trump for me.
Will do.
And now, I'm ready to hire somebody new to run one of my many companies in the Trump Organization. I'm looking for someone who can handle the pressure. I'm looking for someone who's a creative thinker. I'm looking for the apprentice. I'm not playing games. This is a 16-week job interview, and I've invited these 18 candidates to New York City for the chance to be my apprentice and learn about the world of big business.
Trump Towers.
But this time, it'll be a battle between book smarts and street smarts.
My first time in New York.
9 of them learned their skills in a classroom and have degrees from some of the finest schools in the country. They're MBAs, attorneys, and real estate developers. The other 9 learned the ropes by skipping college and entering the workforce right away. With only a high school diploma, they work in finance, public relations, and own business franchises, and have used their hands-on experience to get ahead. This is the chance for them to work for me at a huge salary and learn something, so they too can become a billionaire someday. There's a success story on every corner. And here at Trump Tower, I'm going to give 18 candidates a chance at winning the dream job of a lifetime. Who will succeed, and who will fail, and who will be the apprentice?
I'm here to see Mr. Trump. Okay, and your name?
Chris Shelton.
Okay, Chris, put your bag right over there and just have a seat.
Thank you very much. I'm 21 years old. I work with multimillionaires that invest with me and trust me. I don't see failure as an option. I'm ready to go.
Craig Williams.
You put your bag right over there and wait over to the side.
I'm not one to prejudge, but there are a few people that look like they might not be Mr. Trump material.
The guy in the leisure suit obviously dances to the beat of a different drummer, and apparently that drummer loves polyester.
These people are in for a hell of a time courtesy of me. I'm a little man with a big mouth. They're going to think I'm an idiot, and that's totally to my advantage. They're going to put their guard down, and as soon as they put their guard down, I'm going to come in and take what's rightfully mine.
I don't see any competition. You can tell a couple of the women are a little bit pampered. My daddy helped me out doing this, my daddy helped me doing that. I can just tell that, you know, if they're nail chips, they're going to get a little bit tweaked out.
Most people don't think that I'm an intellectual when I am. I would like to make male chauvinist pigs realize that they're wrong and that women can be sexy and powerful and smart.
Robin, send him in.
Please go in and meet Mr. Trump. Ladies go in first and stay on the left. Men on the right.
These people are sharks in every way, shape, and form. They all want the job just as bad as I do. It's going to come down to the boardroom, and that basically comes down to survival of the fittest.
Welcome to New York City and your 16-week job interview. It's going to be very tough. It's going to be very rough. As you probably know, George on my right, Carolyn on my left, they both become very famous people, but actually they're great executives and they've been with me a long time. Now, the past two times, I split the teams up into men versus women. And you're probably thinking, just by looking around, that I'm going to be doing that again. Well, you're wrong. This year, I put together very different groups. Each group has approximately the same IQ and are approximately the same age. But there's one glaring difference. Half of you have college degrees and half of you have only a high school diploma. Since going into the business world, the high school grads and the college grads have all been real superstars. But after I assembled the teams, I realized one of the groups makes more than 3 times the income that the other group makes. Shockingly, it's the high school grads. These are real killers. Does that mean practical experience is more important than academic knowledge? I'm not sure, but I am going to find out. Now, project managers. As an incentive, if the project manager wins 1 week and then the following week that team loses, the project manager will be exempt. But you know what happens if your team loses. You'll come back to the boardroom where someone will be fired. You're all very talented and very smart, but only one of you will be running one of my companies. For the next 16 weeks, you're going to be living in hell. Nobody's going to be getting much sleep. Good luck. Go up to the suite. Enjoy yourself. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When Donald Trump told us that the teams were going to be separated between college and high school educated, I was fired up, okay? I believe in street smarts. I believe that if you don't have street smarts in the business world, you're going to be cut by the jugular. And that's it. You're done.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Wow. This is beautiful. Great.
Hi, everyone.
Oh my God, it's a dream kitchen, you guys. When I left the boardroom to go into the suite for the first time, I was so excited. The place was just beautiful. I could get used to this lifestyle real easily.
And chocolate, awesome. Wow, caviar.
I'd like to read the toast. Good luck.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Ooh, should we read the card? Your first order of business is to figure out which of the teams you belong to, who has a college degree, who only has a high school degree. Once you have done that, your second order of business will be to think of a name for your new group. From now on, you will be known as a corporation. Good luck, Donald Trump.
That is so cool. College, people with college over there, people with high school over there.
I have a suggestion.
Hey, yes.
From now on, instead of referring to my team as high school, can we refer to us as the wealthier of the two groups? That would be great. I'd appreciate that. Thank you so much. That would make me feel a lot better, so thank you so much for that. Thank you.
I would say to the high school graduates that make 3 times as much as I do to watch out. It's only going to stay that way for a quick minute. I'm coming up.
You're on the side?
You're on our team? You're on the wealthy side?
We want to call our team net worth.
You know why we're going to win? Because we got nothing to lose. We got nothing to lose. Because the bottom line is, if I get beat by a Harvard grad, hey, the guy went to Harvard. He gets beat by me. He got beat by a schmo from Tampa.
I took law for 2 years. I wanted to be a lawyer. I found out how much income they make. I dropped out of college and moved to LA.
There you go.
It's all about the money for me. I was like, screw that. I'm not working my ass off to make no money.
Donald Trump divided us based on those people who had college degrees and those people who did not have college degrees. Initially, I was taken aback. But when I found out that the net worth of my team was 3 times greater than the net worth of the other team, I'm feeling pretty confident.
Here's something else that they probably don't know is there's a quote from a book that was actually written by Mr. Trump that says sometimes it is better to hire attitude and experience over education. And I think that this room is attitude and experience, and that room is education. Guys, let's make a pact right now. We work our asses off together.
That's right. Absolutely.
And one more thing. Whatever is said in that boardroom stays in that boardroom, and that's it.
Let me tell you something. If I don't like something you do, I will tell you to your face. If you surprise me with something in the boardroom that you did not bring to me before we get in there, buckle your chin strap. I'm telling you right now, buckle your chin strap.
I gotta win.
Can we have titles? And this is the title I'd like, if it's okay. I want to be the CMO, this Chief Morale Officer.
Yeah.
All right? Unbelievable!
Danny definitely stood out in that meeting. He is so energetic. He pumped us up. He's just our cheerleader. And I can see if somebody's down or not feeling well, Danny's going to be there just to be our cheerleader and bring us back up.
Yeah, unbelievable!
The other candidates wouldn't see me as a CEO, but they don't see the background, my years and years of growing 3 different businesses and succeeding at that. And that's embodied in my style and spirit and the way I represent myself.
Okay. Let's do the name first.
How about Shiznit?
Shiznit Corporation.
Yeah, that'd be real good.
Einstein Corp.
What about Cornerstone?
Too long or something.
What about Ronan?
Doesn't mean anything to me.
Why is this so difficult? I thought we were all supposed to be smart. Victor.
No one knows what that means.
Legacy.
Legacy. I actually like legacy. I like legacy. Let's vote legacy.
No, I'm not against it.
It's like, you know, we're gonna have a legacy if you hit me in the knee. I mean, but triumph is like, we're gonna triumph if we all stand together. It's just like, it's musical, it's poetic.
There are some people in the group that need to remain focused. One of those is Danny. The first things that's come out of Danny's mouth is, let's write a song. Let's think of, what is our team motto? Let's build some teams. And it's like, Danny.
The song would be, the Academy.
Parchment.
Magna.
Parchments.
Magna.
Magna is good.
Done. If they don't like that.
Strong, precise.
But it doesn't really
That's it. Done.
The name Magna comes from magna cum laude, an award given at graduation. And all of us are college graduates, so this was a great expression of where we come from.
I can go with it.
Okay, we're going to do it. We need a word, though.
The college graduates are Magna. There is Verna, Stephanie, Kendra, Aaron, Danny,
Unbelievable!
Michael, Todd, Bryn, and myself.
Rock and roll, brother!
That was corny. I'm sorry.
I don't think we're quite as rah-rah as they are, but, you know, yeah, all show, no go. I mean, hey, you know, we'll see when we're on the field who can play and who can't.
You know, let's just come up with a name.
And it's not going to be a little name that we're going to throw around. You know, let's go bang name.
Empire,
and
I'm not
bangs it out.
Brass Balls Inc.
Yes! Write it down.
There we go. Brass Balls, because you gotta have like.
Is that B-A-W-L-S?
Yeah. In business, you have to have balls, big balls, brass balls. You know, in order to be a success, you gotta have brass balls.
Let's just be mature adults and come to a conclusion. It's not that.
I was thinking net worth.
No, net worth.
Net worth enterprise?
I like it.
I think net worth is going to be it.
I love it.
Yeah.
That is a good thing.
Our team is called Net Worth Corporation. Consists of myself, of course. Would see we got Chris, Craig, Brian, Tana, Tara, Kristen, Audrey, and Angie.
I was all about, hey, let's have some fun, because you have to work hard and play hard, and let's just enjoy this for a while.
We're going to totally kick ass. Magna Corp's going to rock and roll.
We're Team Magna, and we'll stand here together. We're Team Magna, we're united as one.
I'm not going to sit in a circle and sing Kumbaya, my lord. I guess that's what they did in college. While we were working and making money. Maybe that's why we're worth 3 times as much.
We're Team Magna, and we know that we're better, 'cause we're holding out strong. I don't know, something like that.
Hello. Hi, good morning. It's Rona in Mr. Trump's office. He wanted me to call you and tell you to meet him on the rooftop at Trump Tower at 9 a.m. Thank you so much.
You! The rooftop.
Haha.
All right, let's tell her.
Go get your team ready.
Good morning. Give me your team names. High school.
Net worth.
Net worth. How did you come up with that?
Collectively, we have a high financial net worth. In addition to that, there's another common bond that unites us. We defied the odds. We persevered. So on a personal level, we also have a high net worth.
I like the name. I like it a lot. College.
Our name is Magna Corp.
Magna meaning?
Magna cum laude. We wanted a name that encapsulated our educational achievements.
Okay, very interesting. I like those names. All right, let's get started. We're standing on the top of Trump Tower. You're in New York City, the fastest paced place anywhere on earth. Everything here is done quickly. And like me, New Yorkers don't like to waste time because time is money. That's why fast food, especially here, is such a big business. For your first task, you're going to be working with a fast food restaurant, Burger King. We all know Burger King. It's one of the largest food companies in the world. They have 11,000 restaurants in 61 countries, and they sell over 2.5 billion hamburgers a year. Burger King is in the process of adding 6 new burgers to their menu. Each team will take over a Burger King restaurant and launch one of these items. You have to pick your item, name it, market it, and manage the restaurant. The team which earns the most revenue from selling the new product wins. And for this task, like all others, George and Carolyn will be my eyes and ears. How do you think you're going to do against them, the high school? I mean, you should have a big advantage with all that education.
Blow them out of the water.
I mean, would you be embarrassed if the high schoolers kicked your ass?
I'd be embarrassed if anybody kicked my butt.
That's a good answer. But if you lose, you'll meet me in the boardroom where someone will be fired. Good luck. Thank you.
We are so on it. Woo! I love it. We are so on it. We have to figure out who our project manager. I'm really excited.
Guys, I've worked in all kinds of restaurants. I've opened restaurant concepts, I've designed restaurant concepts, I've designed menus.
So you're it, bud. Well, let's wait till
The first thing we did as a team was select a project manager. John has a lot of experience in the restaurant industry. Everybody said, okay, we trust you, make it happen.
Definitely has the background.
Okay, well, guys, here's the deal. If you want to say something, just throw your hand up and I'll call on you and you can speak. I want everyone to have a chance to be heard. Okay?
I'm with you. Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. Before we talk about marketing or anything, I want to go meet with their chef. Because who cares what you're marketing until you know what your product is? Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
This is a huge marketing sales task. Yes. We must know the audience.
It's perfect that we have a chance to have people who didn't go to college and people who did go to college both flipping burgers. Because there's always a joke about the person who doesn't go to college, you're going to go flip burgers. It really puts our personalities and all this stuff together.
I've owned and operated a restaurant. I've owned and operated a restaurant.
You operated one half? He ran and owned a restaurant.
Are you into it? Are you into it?
It was decided that Ty was going to be the project manager based on the fact that he'd ran a restaurant before.
This seems to be more on the analytical side than just basically running a restaurant.
And don't
but,
ask.
you know, we want to keep it simple as possible.
I can tell you one of my strengths will be getting people in the door. Working on the sales and marketing.
I'm great at that too.
Okay.
You seem like you have a pretty good head on what's required of us.
Danny positioned himself to become vice president based on the fact that Danny convinced everybody that he was the right man for the job. If you open your mouth and say that you're capable of doing something, you better step up to the plate and put out and do it.
The best people are the ones that don't stop until the sale is made. Can you do this deal for $250,000? You're at $344,000, right?
Can't do it for $250,000, sir.
What can you do it for? They never give up. They have no quit. $265, Scott. I'm going to give you the deal. Is that okay? Do a great job, Scott. You have a lot of business coming up, okay?
I appreciate that.
All right, congratulations.
The task is to promote a new specialty item for Burger King and also operate a franchise in the middle of Manhattan.
So we're taking our Angus burger, we're adding naturally aged cheddar cheese on it, onion rings, we have crisp lettuce and tomatoes.
The first thing we did was we came down to the Burger King to meet the chef, to be introduced to the specialty burgers.
Which one is going to be the easiest one to build a marketing campaign around?
You know what? This is jalapenos. People don't like spice.
Too much
cheese going on here.
Too much
chicken
bland.
here. Everyone comes to Burger King for a burger.
So you're choosing the Western Angus right now?
Right now, we want it. The second I saw the Western burger, I knew that it would be the easiest one to build a good campaign behind. So we went right with the Western burger. Okay, good plan. Great. Love it.
What would you prefer?
I like the Italian.
I do have an expertise in this area.
Okay.
Fast food is my favorite food.
Okay.
I will tell you which one I would go for. It would be the 3 cheese. It looks delicious. I like the cheese. I like the bacon. That burger has everything on it that you want in a burger.
And it's nothing weird or fancy.
Exactly.
The team wanted the 3 cheeseburger because Verna, she's a fast food expert, so she checked it out and she said, right on.
Okay. All right, what I want to do right now is I'd like to have Steph work with Dan on the creative side, so I'd like to cut those guys loose to go be creative, get the buzz going, get people in here.
245 will buy.
I sent Danny off along with Stephanie to Burger King headquarters to work out ideas for marketing, advertising, design. I thought they'd work well together in that they would balance each other out.
Okay.
Alex, give me your rundown of who's going to be training where.
Okay, the rundown that I have is I have Verna on the cash register. Who else wants to be trained on register?
I'll do it.
You want to register? Okay, we got 2 registers. We got sandwich people. Bam.
I elected Alex to be restaurant manager. I believed in his abilities to put the right people in the right places. At this point, what I'd like to do is start training.
Let's do a Whopper Junior sandwich. It's very simple. It's just like the Whopper.
Speed is of the essence. The friendliness is good. The smile's good. Suggestion is no hand on the hip.
Oh, was I like this?
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
Success is dependent upon knowing your customers and being able to reach your audience. I don't think Aaron has ever been to a fast food restaurant, let alone know how to service customers that are coming into one.
Would you like that Whopper with cheese?
Sounds good.
Yeah, that does sound good, but I can't find it.
How much do you put in there for a large?
See, I used to work in the soda jerk way back when. Jerk sodas for a living.
I'm ready to take a few orders.
So while we're doing training, Todd sat in the front area of the Burger King collecting his thoughts about how he wanted to lead. He just didn't bother getting training. Todd?
Can I talk to you for just 1 second? I have notes that I'm doing. Okay. I'll be here with you through thick and thin.
Whatever. Yeah,
you're doing a great job, man.
Okay, all right. It just seems like there should be more of a management going on there. He's just not in the same playing field with the rest of the team.
We're doing a Western Burger. We can make wanted dead or alive posters.
Great.
We're going to hustle that out. All right? Your job is the flyers. All right? I want to know a printer that can turn this stuff around. I want it done cheap.
I think John's doing a great job. I think he's delegating real well. I don't think there's any butting heads at this point. We're on our way to our first win.
Somebody, we dress you up like a goofy-looking cowboy, and then we can have some sort of a contest, and you can potentially win something.
Great idea.
So, what are we going to give away? That's what I want to know.
I suggested that we give away 2 tickets to go to the West, to Las Vegas.
We are giving away 2 round-trip airline tickets to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
I paired up with the ladies to handle buying balloons and cowboy costumes, basically because of my background. I used to own a dollar store, so ultimately I know the price of what these products are. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Do you have any type of like bagged cowboy suits? Yeah, look at these cool decorations.
You guys rent costumes?
How many balloons and what color?
All right, with everything, including the balloons, plus tax is $199.33.
Can you throw that Viking hat in? Come on. Throw it.
Can't throw
Come
it
on.
in.
Please.
The Viking hat doesn't have anything to do with our Western theme, but Brian, he goes, oh my God, I gotta have that Viking hat, and gets the guy to give him the Viking hat for free. Free.
Enjoy.
Thanks. Now that's negotiation, baby. Woo!
Brian got this plastic hat, and I'm like, are we in romper room? You know, we're here to do a job. We're not here to negotiate a freaking plastic Viking hat. And if that's why you're here, you're not going to be here for very long.
Stephanie and I left the store to go meet with Russ Klein, the VP of Product Development with Burger King. Okay, good. Thank you. So what we're thinking of is we have the triple cheese Angus steak burger.
Do you have a name for it?
Here's your triple cheese steak Angus burger, and we're going to stick with that. Nothing fancy or outside of the box on that.
Who was your customer?
Our customer, that's a good question. At this stage, we have, our group is in training, and we have time limitations that are somewhat prohibiting us to manage all the market research we would have liked to have done.
We were not prepared to meet with Russ. I thought that we should have had more ideas, but Danny wanted to go ahead with the meeting.
So our slogan we're thinking of Just Say Cheese.
Just Say Cheese.
The triple
Just Say
cheese burger,
Cheese,
right?
okay.
Does that sound good with you?
That could be okay. The concept of Just Say Cheese is certainly a straight-ahead concept.
That's right. We gotta go do that. So thanks for your time. We'll be back.
Thank
You're welcome.
you. The initial thought was have a red carpet, have people taking pictures, to go with the tagline, Say Cheese?
I'm not sure about this promotion.
Danny did not like the feedback we received from Russ, therefore he nixed the entire Just Say Cheese campaign, and we basically had to start over from scratch. Triple something. Triple...
The trifecta. And we can bring in horses.
Well, let's think about the circus. Hey, three-ring circus.
I mean, a circus in and of itself is rather dull.
While we were brainstorming, I would throw out ideas, and Danny would decline them. What about win a date with Danny?
Hello there. Let me ask you if I can be of any service to either you or Steph at this point. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything you want to run by me?
No. We don't need anything.
Keep an eye on the timeline. Regardless of the ideas, timeline is key because we need time to get this stuff produced. Danny has been really erratic, going off on tangents, very hard to rein in, not able to come to clear and concise decisions in a timely manner. That's where we're running into some trouble.
You have to call me back.
Just have you started any advertising or?
I'll talk to you later, bye.
Okay, well, welcome. You guys want to have a seat around here now?
Absolutely. We ran over and met with Mr. Klein from Burger King to make sure our concept is okay with Burger King and in step with the values that they want us to present.
Tell me what you got.
We're doing the whole wanted, dead or alive thing, okay? We're going to give away a trip for 2 to Las Vegas tomorrow.
And you're able to fund that?
Absolutely.
All right.
I would like to find out from you if you could tell me how much it would be for 2 round-trip tickets from JFK to the McCarran Airport in Las Vegas.
So you're looking at about 2:01.
Okay.
How late is he going to be at work?
And how late will you be there tonight, Jack?
10 p.m.
Oh, great.
10?
We are on it. Okay. So, Kristen and I go to pick up the tickets, didn't know the guy didn't have a storefront.
I thought we were going to a storefront travel agent. It wasn't even that, it was the apartment.
Hi, Tana. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, these are your doggies.
These are my
Hey,
babies.
I'm here for the tickets.
Okay, come on in.
I don't buy things from people's apartments. I don't trust that stuff, especially in New York City, LA, or big cities.
You had a couple printer problems, huh?
Oh my God.
House smells like urine, freaking dog dander everywhere. And the damn dogs are jumping up on my skirt, practically ripped my pantyhose. I thought, Jiminy Christmas, let's just get out of here. Wouldn't you know it? The dog gets so excited because my partner in crime, Kristen's petting his ass and he pees all over me. Oh, great. I'm gonna be smelling fresh tonight. Oh, it's okay. I'm going home and getting out of these hoes anyways. Oh, boy.
You just went pee-pee on the floor. That's not very nice.
Oh, no, he went pee-pee on Tana.
Okay, let me think. God.
I'm embracing the fact that I'm the out-of-the-box kind of guy in the group. I'm really hard on myself to come up with something unbelievable that really gets the buzz that we need to take it to the next level. It's tough when you challenge yourself like that all the time.
Triple play.
Hello.
Hey.
What have you guys decided on for the whole theme?
The theme is baseball, triple play.
I love it, love it. Okay, so that's a done deal. All right, you have to put your faith in people that they're going to come through. And finally, Danny and Stephanie came up with the baseball theme. It's a brilliant concept. Everybody's going to want to play. It'll draw people in, and it'll stop traffic. It'll get people buzzing. You guys, how you guys doing? Everybody looks so beat.
Yeah.
You guys have done absolutely magnificent. What's going well for Team Magnet right now is unity. I think everybody's working together to accomplish the common goal, which is to win this task. I'm so proud of you guys.
out here for a minute. Is this the whole crew? Is everybody we got? Now, how many of you guys have graduated from college? None of you? Well, guess what? None of us have either. All right? None of us. And all those numbskulls down the street all have doctorate, MBA, Harvard, crazy educations. Guess I don't have to tell you, they think they're a little better than we are. So I think we're all going to prove to them together that we're better than they are. Let's have some fun. All right.
Hi, welcome to Burger King.
My name's Erin, and I bet you're here to try our triple cheese Angus steak burger, right?
No, the Whopper and the sodas.
Alrighty. Maybe you're interested in trying our triple cheese Angus steak burger.
Soda.
Are you guys here to try the triple cheese Angus steak burger?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah!
Every time somebody buys an Angus steak burger, we're screaming, we're shouting. It's great. 10:30 a.m., feeling optimistic, feeling like people are going to come running in until I look and I see to my right their great big promotional scheme.
Triple check. Okay, I just shoot this little ball through the hole. Simple as this. Witness now. Whoa, there goes the ball. What happened to my ball?
I was horrified. It looks like a bunch of drunk hippies threw some stuff together to make a little raft to float on.
We need a drum roll. Oh, so close.
This is sad.
All right.
This is very sad.
Hey, you hungry? All right, well, come back when you are. What's your name? All right, that's my name too.
Todd should have taken control of marketing when he saw that we had a problem. When something isn't working, you got a plan B, but you have to have a plan B.
Come on and try it. Come on and try it. Sir, you get hungry? We got a big promotion here today.
Win your trip to Vegas. Somebody's gonna win a trip today. It might as well be you.
It's like the price of a Whopper Jr. It's got a big, big, big burger. Onion rings, lettuce. What are you gonna go for?
Just number 3.
Whopper Jr., you sure about that? Because this burger over here is to die for. You'd be paying like 30 cents more. We're giving you cheese for free.
Okay, just...
Yes, all right. Gotta be out. Bring a little more.
Throughout the day, all the girls were working the registers up front, which was awesome. They all did a tremendous job. Kristen, Angie, and Tana all had amazing energy when they were selling the burgers. It really was great.
Yeah! You're gonna love it. Trust us.
Okay.
So good.
You convinced me. I'll try it.
Yeah, sure, I'll take that.
We got another Western Angus.
We're just banging it out. It's working like clock.
If you buy one today, you're gonna be part of history.
We're the high school graduates. We have busted our ass, made a name for ourselves. We've all had jobs like this. Nothing's beneath us. I'm wondering how the other team will take it.
About 12:30, people starting to stream in the restaurant.
Thank you for your patience. We have a lot of stuff going on right now.
Plain?
Just because
Did you
we're
want
promoting
chicken or
this
shrimp?
special sandwich.
We're starting to get really, really busy, and we can't keep up with the people that are coming in to purchase in the cashier line.
Coke and a number 5 with no mayonnaise.
So you want a Whopper Jr. with cheese? Oh wait, hold on, sorry. The cash register is something I've never done. It's got 947,000 buttons. If someone asks for a Whopper, you're like...
How do you do on the side? They want pickles on the side. I apologize. This is my first day, so learning how to do it all. I'm waiting on the
Are you trying to hang in there as much as you can?
Dude, I'm trying. The problem we have right now is we do not have enough cashiers. Medium diet?
If I could help you back here, I would. That's the one thing, you know? I kind of get, like, if I'm not trained.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
You know what I mean?
You know, we don't have enough trained cashiers. Customers are getting pissed. Todd was kind of floating around, but because he hadn't been trained, he couldn't really help.
Service is too slow, sorry.
Really?
And now, for the 2 airline tickets to Las Vegas.
Robert, M-I-N-E-O. Robert Lino.
Congratulations, Robert.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed your burger.
I know that we worked very hard, so I'd be very surprised if we don't win, but I'm not going to take anything for granted. I think it's up for grabs.
Yeah.
Okay, it was the first battle between Magna and Net Worth, or maybe I should say between book smarts and street smarts. George, what happened?
Magna sold 139 units of their specialty item for a total of $553.22.
I'm seeing some smiles over here. Carolyn, what happened?
Well, Net Worth sold 182 specialty items, giving you a total of $596.96.
Net worth, you win.
So the college geniuses got beaten by high schoolers, huh? John?
Sir.
What do you think about being the project manager?
I thought everybody did a great job.
And you know, as project manager, if your team loses next week, you will be exempt.
Hopefully it won't matter.
Well, I'm a great believer in education, but I may have to start reassessing based on this performance. Net Worth, congratulations. As your reward, you're going to the 21 Club. You're going to have dinner at a great restaurant that lots of business people go to. We're going downstairs into the vaults of the 21. During Prohibition, they used to use that, and it's really fascinating. So we're going to have dinner in a little while. I think you're going to love 21 Club. Magna, I'll see you in the boardroom very soon. Somebody will be fired. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
This is Melania.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Come on, let's go down and let's see 21 Club. Come.
Thank you.
Our team Net Worth won the task today, so as a reward, we got to go to the 21 Club. It's a very exclusive location. It was just an amazing experience.
This is the wine cellar door, and during Prohibition, this is where all the wines and liquors were stored at 21. And the only way you could get in through this 2.5-ton door is this long metal skewer.
Wow, that's pretty good, huh?
Come in.
I'll lead the way.
What's your hand, what's your step?
We actually went into the $4 million wine cellar. It was fantastic, our own private place.
So congratulations today. That's a great victory. I was not that surprised to see that you won. You know, the first victory gives you confidence. It gives you a lot of other things. And John, congratulations on being a good leader today.
Thank you.
He led well. The team did well.
I was sitting right next to one of the most powerful men in the world, and the coolest thing for me, he leans over and he goes, "Hey, John, good job," and stuck his hand out. It was amazing. It was unbelievable.
Great going, John, and terrific. Yes.
I've been waiting a very long time to ask this.
Uh-oh, this sounds like trouble.
And I just want to know if the story is true or not. You were traveling to Atlantic City, and your limo broke down. Husband and wife pulled up behind, and the husband basically said, "I'm going to help him out." So he helped out the limousine, and a week later, the husband and wife received the deed to their house paid off. Was that a true story?
It's true. It's true.
It's awesome. That just goes to show what type of man he is. A great man. He believes in good karma. Here's to not being the first one fired. Right? Because, I mean, at least you can't say you were the first one fired. Because you know what? That is something you will never live down.
What a bummer.
All right, what are our thoughts?
All the frustrations stem from the marketing, advertising, and promotion side.
All of them.
All of the frustrations.
So what does it mean when we're sending people in and they're walking out the door? Is that not a frustration?
We went back into the suite, and immediately Todd was already articulating his distaste with where I was coming from. Aaron wanted to get us together and regroup. Todd got us together and split us apart.
I think you have a complete misperception of reality here. A complete misperception.
Our frustration in dealing with you at this task was super huge for me. Could he or could he not give me a clear...
We were going around and around and around.
Yeah.
I think.
No, we're not going around here.
No, last night...
We're clearly going down one path.
You could not make a decision at all the whole night.
I was the unbelievable guy. I was the corporate cheerleader, and now I'm being accused of being a traitor. It's treason. Danny, burn them! Send them out!
Someone's going to go tomorrow, and I hate to see that, and it sucks. So savor the flavor. I don't want to do it again.
I have a business side that I feel is a reason for bringing you in, because from a production standpoint, I thought that we missed opportunity on upselling.
So before we go to the boardroom, Todd pulls me aside and tells me I'm going to bring Danny and you in.
Danny was just out of control. But from my perspective, you didn't control him.
What am I to do about that?
I don't know who's worse, Danny or Todd. Todd is a terrible leader. Danny is a steamroller with a drunk driver at the helm.
It's either me or Danny that are going to go. I can guarantee it. You're not going to get fired.
Okay, that's how I see it.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you want to talk to him, say anything else? Do you want to talk about anything else? Because I did great in my job.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure. You and I did not lose this for marketing, and there's no way in hell that's going down.
All right.
Right?
Stephanie's very smart. And she has really thought it through, I think, since last night and realized that she was on the marketing team. And she knows the marketing team succeeded. She's going to stick with me on this, and there's only one person to point the finger at, Todd. Trust me on that.
Okay. I'm trusting you, because I'll find you after all this.
The problem that I'm having is like I just don't like...
What's wrong, sweetie?
I don't want to have to like harm anyone on our team.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I hate it.
You just want to be positive.
We have to like backstab people that we like.
Emotions are running so high for everyone in our group right now, and we have to go to the boardroom, and everyone's very tense. I know someone's leaving, and I know I'm gonna have to say who I want to leave, and it was just really stressful.
I don't want to do it at all.
Please leave your bags and go right in.
Hello.
Hi.
All of these brilliant college graduates, and you lost to high school graduates. Do you just feel a little bit like...
Embarrassed, disappointed?
I don't feel embarrassed because they're high school graduates and we're college graduates. I feel embarrassed because we got beat.
It's a little embarrassing to me. I went to college. Well, you know, did I waste my time?
No.
Todd, what was your strategy?
My strategy was in the beginning to divide them up into two groups, with the primary group of people being the restaurant side, the kitchen side, and the smaller amount of people dedicated to marketing, advertising, and promotion.
And what about the cash register? I heard you didn't have enough people at the cash register.
Cash register?
It's called point of sale, but you didn't have enough people.
I had 2 people trained on point of sale.
The other team had 3 people at the point of sale. I think everybody on the team ought to be ashamed that they missed the basic point, not to sell Burger King, not to sell all the other things that they have. You were being judged on selling one item.
What did you think of the job they did, Carol?
I think the promotion was horrific. I have never seen a worse promotion ever.
I was out there, I didn't know what you were selling. I didn't even know if you throw the ball, what you get. Now, if I'm there at this point and I know something about the task, how about the people that are walking up and down? What do they know?
You look like a street performer.
But that was not the point. I was there to draw attention, to manage the promotion, and in fact, I think it worked. People were in the restaurant. So,
but did you sell them on your burger? You just got them in. The objective was not to get them in. The objective was to sell this burger.
The advertising, promotion, and marketing was absolutely horrendous. Danny's inability to make timely, effective decisions.
I know, but why do you blame Danny when really you're the leader, Ted?
No, I don't blame Danny for everything. Absolutely, I take on.
What do you think of the way Danny dresses?
I think it's stylish, but it definitely wasn't effective.
Stylish for who?
For him, for his fashion.
Do you think it's a negative to work for me someday running a big corporation?
He wouldn't be able to do that with your corporation.
Mr. Trump, it's all about character. And my character is displayed in the clothing I wear, just like your team members. You don't want clones. My character is based on my expertise in marketing.
Hold it. Do you think I'm a clone?
Wait, George, 1 second. Are you at a disadvantage with the way you dress in terms of the corporate world?
No. I spend 1 out of 10 top 100 Fortune 100 companies are my customers. I go into the boardroom every week with them. Huge companies.
What do you do, play
money.
the guitar?
No, I don't. I connect with them on their marketing campaign, by the way.
What are you teaching them?
They come to me and my company's expertise. We have marketing technologies, branding technologies to help large companies promote their brands online.
Verna, would you say he's at a disadvantage, or do you think it doesn't matter?
I say he's at a disadvantage.
Can he overcome it?
I have not seen him have the creative ability needed to overcome it.
What do you think, Aaron? You're so quiet today. You're a big lawyer. I understand you sue men all the time. You like suing men more than women.
I'm a non-discrimination.
Non-discrimination suer.
You're non-discrimination. Non-discrimination, but you'd rather sue a man.
But
that's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'll sue whomever, as my boss, you want me to sue.
What do you think?
I love the way Danny dresses personally. But I would love to wear head-to-toe pink every day of the week. But you know what? When it comes to doing a job and comes to work, you got to wear the right clothes.
Verna, if you were me, who would you fire?
I would fire Danny. I don't think that our marketing promotion was big enough to create enough buzz to get people coming into the store and wanting our burger.
Are you surprised by that one? You were surprised,
why she's selling me out.
Danny,
yes.
If you were me,
yes,
who would you fire?
I'd fire Todd for sure. They didn't train enough. We trained 6 to work behind the counter somewhere. The other team trained 8. The project manager was not trained. He could have jumped in and worked behind the register. There is solid evidence, whether you like my promotion or not, that something worked. How can you say I should be fired? That's completely wrong.
Stephanie, who would you fire?
I would have to say Danny, because all day, we spent all day trying to make decisions.
She was on my team, and we did make those decisions.
Did you think she was good?
I thought she did a great job. I am not going to sell her out like she just did with me. You know, the fact remains...
She did sell you out.
She did. Can I ask Stephanie a question?
Yes.
Thank you. Stephanie, did we not have many decisions to make about the promotion and about the actual slogans that we were going to go with? And did you not participate in those decisions with me?
We had conversations, but the bottom line is we were brainstorming. A lot of my ideas...
Maybe she doesn't want to go in the boardroom, because Todd is obviously not going to bring her if she doesn't...
Let her finish.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I had ideas. I just would wish that people would listen to my ideas.
Okay, Brent, who would you fire? You're me. Who would you fire?
I'd fire Danny.
Kendra, who would you fire?
I would fire Todd. He lost control of Danny. And if I have an employee who's working for me and they're dressing appropriately or they're not communicating effectively with me, I'm going to put them in check.
Who would you fire, Alex?
I would fire Danny. There's a question in my mind whether or not he is manageable. Number 2, the idea was just so small.
There could be that question, Danny.
Well, Mr. Trump.
I would say at best you're difficult to manage.
Okay, but you know what?
Would you say that's right?
Can I tell you something?
And you obviously weren't a great leader because you couldn't manage him. But I would say you were difficult to manage.
I don't agree with that at all. I listened to my team members and took their advice.
Todd, you're going to pick 2 people, and the 3 of you are going to come back to the boardroom. Somebody will be fired out of that group. Who are they going to be?
Alex and Danny.
Okay. Aaron, Verna, Stephanie, Bren, Kendra, Michael, go up to the suite, enjoy it. You live for another week. Alex, Danny, Todd, I'll see you back in the boardroom. George, what do you think?
Well, I think that if I looked in the dictionary and I saw a definition of loose cannon, I'd see Danny's face. Notwithstanding that, he's not the reason they lost the task. The reason they lost the task is plain and simple, is that they did not have enough people at the point of sale. And I got to blame that on the team manager.
Carolyn, what do you think?
Well, I think a lot of people here are very conveniently ganging up on Danny. And I give Kendra a lot of credit because she was the only one who actually either realized it or didn't go along with the crowd to be able to say that Danny was in fact not the reason that they failed, that it was in fact Todd.
Okay. Let's see how it goes. Robin, let him come in.
Gentlemen, you can go ahead back into the boardroom.
Todd, you have to explain one thing to me. Why did you bring Alex?
Because Alex was responsible for the kitchen staff. The kitchen staff also encompasses the point of sale as well.
Shouldn't you have trained everybody for the point of sale instead of just a percentage of your team?
Absolutely.
How many people were trained on the POS?
2.
2 out of all of you?
2. That's correct, right? 2.
Who made that decision?
I did.
Well, wait, is that your fault or his fault? I was viewing it as Todd's fault, not your fault. Are you telling me it's your fault?
Well, I'm going to take responsibility for it because I feel that it was my portion of the deal.
You know what, Alex? I thought you were safe until about 2 minutes ago when you just brought this up. You brought it up yourself. I really thought you were safe. I didn't think this was your fault. I think that's one of the biggest problems that I'm seeing is what happened at point of sale. And you're saying you trained 2 people.
There were 3 people that were trained for the cookouts.
So whose fault is point of sale? Is it you or is it Todd?
Well, I personally feel that it's Todd for this reason, that I instructed the Burger King employees that were running the cashiers and our sales team to push our product.
Todd, did you think he did a good job?
I thought he did a good job keeping the energy up. I thought he...
What about the fact that he only trained 2 people at the cash register?
That was a major oversight.
Well, it seems to me that you should have known, as the team leader, that the most important element is at the point of sale, and you don't delegate to anybody how many people are on the point of sale. That's your responsibility. You're the team leader. That's the focus point.
Yes, sir.
What do you think of this, Danny? You know, all of a sudden you look like you're coming back, Danny. I thought you were gone.
Danny was uncontrollable. For 12 hours, he had the opportunity to make decisions.
No, he wasn't uncontrollable. He was uncontrollable by you.
So you couldn't manage him?
Todd, you couldn't manage him. Alex, I thought you shouldn't be here. And now I think you should be. You did a lousy job. Todd, you just didn't lead. Your teammates didn't respect you. You didn't train people to operate the cash registers. Net worth, these are people that went to high school. They all knew how to operate. You trained 2 people, and not very well. Danny, you're a disaster. You have been a total disaster. Really. But it's hard for me to say this, but I have to fire Todd. You had no leadership, Todd. Zero leadership. This guy can be led. This guy can be led. You didn't have the leadership. You're fired. Go ahead. Out. In the end, he was a terrible leader.
He was a bad leader.
And he was afraid of everybody.
Yeah.
He was afraid of Danny.
Danny was a convenient scapegoat for everybody.
Okay.
For more Apprentice, log on to NBC.com.
Obviously, that didn't turn out the way I expected. I'm really bummed and fortunate to have the opportunity. I think great things will happen from it. I delegated too much responsibility out, and that turned out to backfire on me, and we didn't get the job done. I feel like I was hung out to dry by Danny, who had a pivotal role in the organization and the task, and didn't come through for me. But I do want to wish everybody best of luck. Have a great time, enjoy the ride. Being the first one fired is not very much fun, I can tell you that. And now I need to go out and get a good job, so anybody out there that's looking to hire, I think I could still be a great asset to any organization.